Wearing Hannah by Henry Margu in the color 10613 GR. Gorgeous. I didn't wear this on my date. Just doing some wig reviews. This dating is unbelievable torture. Most of these men I'm meeting are practically like you would think they were on a desert island and they were deprived of female companionship for at least 10 years because they're jumping on me like white on rice, and I'm not liking it either. So what's with the hugging and kissing? I mean, excuse me, there's a pandemic still. I mean, it's not like we're completely out of the woods, but these guys did not get the memo. Unbelievable. Let's see, let's recap. My very handsome guy, I kind of get what he's up to. He certainly has an agenda, but we won't go into that because it's pretty obvious what that is. But he is taking me out quite nicely. So we'll put him on the side. Okay. Then we have another, I can't call him a gentleman, this other individual who I met today for a daytime brunch date. I didn't realize how short this guy was because I'm petite and I was like eye to eye. So with heels, I'm like 5'5", maybe 5'4.5". I was like eye to eye with this character, but never mind that. He was kind of sort of funny until he was just all up on me. During the daytime, kissing me hello, hugging me, like just like, and then he was cursing, you know, like saying like some inappropriate stuff. I was just looking at him like, what, were you raised by wolves? Okay, from what forest, from what forest did you crawl out from? I don't know. Just know. He was thrilled with me. Okay. He thought, you know, we're going to be an item already. It's a shame because he's a really good pool player. All these sacrifices I have to make with these really good pool players, and, you know, if your personality is so miserable, you have to go. That's it. So, yeah, this guy, bad. So I'm leaving, and of course, I want a big hug. I want to kiss you goodbye. Like, it was just ridiculous with the kissing and hugging. So he gave me the usual text. I had a great time, blah, 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 blah. And he texted me what a great time he had. I texted him back. This was on Facebook Messenger. I didn't even give this guy my phone number. I hope to see you again. You know, I told him in no uncertain terms that this demonstration of physical affection is not necessarily something I might be comfortable with. And since this was our first initial meeting, this made me very uncomfortable. Essentially, this was our first initial meeting. How do you know how comfortable I am with physical affection? That's for when you get to know someone, not the initial meeting. I was made very uncomfortable by all this kissing and hugging. Then he responds, oh, I'm sorry, it's because I'm Italian and that's my personality. Sorry. And I just said, okay. Okay, because I'm never seeing you again. Okay. Then he went on to say, oh, you know, can I take you out tonight to make up for it? I promise to be a perfect gentleman. So maybe you do have an idea what that looks like. And I just ignored it. Just ignored it. Then he went on, I hope we can continue our friendship. again with, it's because I'm Italian. Then I said, okay, I'm going to respond to this. I said, there are legions of Italian men that I know very well who nevertheless demonstrate respectful and a very clear sense of boundaries when it comes to their behavior with women. So that left him with absolutely nothing to say. Don't give me this, it's because I'm Italian. No, it's because you're a narcissist. So all you're concerned about is what makes you feel good. Never mind the woman. Who cares how she feels? If you want, you should take. Never mind that it makes someone else uncomfortable. That's the hallmark of a narcissistic personality disorder. I count, my feelings count, but yours do not. Okay. So then he texted me again. I really hope I can make it up to you. Blah, blah, blah. And I hope you'll still be my friend at least. And I said to him, I'll have to give that some serious thought. So that was it. I did not have an unpleasant time because he wasn't on top of me the entire time. Fortunately, there was a table in between us. Thank the good Lord. 4 tables. And he's too short anyway. I mean, I don't know how short. 5'6"? I don't know. 5'5"? Anyway, I would have been okay with his height if he was really a true gentleman. Okay? So that was my date today. I won't even go into the other date I had earlier in the week because that was another disaster. I'll save that for another video. It wasn't as bad as this date. This date takes the cake. This is the winner. The pièce de résistance. That's what this was. The highlight. So I am not letting any of this deter me from my goal. I am going to continue until I find someone that I feel is really simpatico with my value system and feeling comfortable with them. I need to feel comfortable and relaxed and not looking over my shoulder every 2 seconds to see if you're attacking me. I mean, these men have daughters, some of them. And you know what's funny? I find the men with sons are treating me nicer than the men with daughters. You would think it would be the opposite, but it's not. It hasn't been my experience anyway. The men with sons are actually more mindful of their manners with women than men with daughters. Even as a shrink, I cannot figure out why this is. So if you guys have any thoughts on why this might be, please let me know in the comments what your psychoanalysis is. Because you don't need a degree to figure this stuff out. Until we meet again in the next video.